Hi everyone, it's Farhan Dhalla, spiritual personal trainer and angel therapist for your angel reading and energy forecast for the week of July 23rd. And we are full bloom into summer and the energies are bright, they're cheerful, they're certainly supportive, and there's a lot of excitement. It almost feels like there's a buzz on our planet right now, and it's all good news. I want to thank Elizabeth, my Facebook friend, for bringing up the fact that we are now entering a phase where we're going to experience a blue moon. And she asked me to give my thoughts and my opinion about it. So, in general, a full moon is an opportunity for a time for us to illuminate parts of our lives that are lurking in our shadows. For example, in the moonlight, when it's dark, the light is responsible for assisting us in bringing to the surface that part of ourselves that we aren't able to see. And so people experience all kinds of sensitivities as things get heightened during that period. And so it's a beautiful time actually to just be aware of our emotions and what we're feeling and what's being amplified. And so if there's anything negative that we're holding on to, it just allows us to become more aware and detoxify ourselves of those emotions. The full moon is also the end of a lunar cycle, and it's the time when we cultivate and gather and harvest all our energies from the intentions and wishes that we set, or the seeds that we planted at the beginning of a new moon. And so having two full moons in 1 month doesn't necessarily mean that that energy is doubled, because we can't actually quantify the impact of it, but what it does mean that the energy is certainly amplified, and the impact of which is immeasurable. It's nothing that you can quantify, but having two full moons in 1 month is an opportunity to cultivate many of our ideas and to certainly spend a lot of time not just investing in our dreams, but knowing that this is the time where the energies are supportive for us to move a lot quicker than we would in a month period or lunar cycle where there's only one full moon. And that basically means this is great energy time. Things are accelerated for us to move forward. So that's a great segue to lead us into our angel reading for this week. And the first card, if you pick card number 1, is perfect timing. Yes, what a great card. This is the time to make that phone call. This is the time to start up and get moving on those ideas. It's not enough just to have great ideas, but you need to act on them. And your angels want you to know that they're working with you by giving you words of inspiration, guidance. That nudging sensation that you're feeling, even though it may not make sense to you, is encouraging you to take a step forward. So pay attention to repetitive thoughts and feelings. I had one such incident this week where I felt like I had to go to the bank, and I didn't know why, but I just knew that I had to go to the bank. And I did have some banking that could have waited, but I felt this urgency. And when I went, I happened to meet someone that ended up speaking with me and is potentially collaborating with me on a charity that she happens to be working on. I've never met this woman in my entire life. We just happened to start speaking when we met at the entrance of the bank. So there you go. So pay attention to all the signs that you're getting. Whether it makes sense or not, eventually it will. Okay? If you're having worries at this time, and you pick card number 2, it's time to release and surrender. Let go of everything that is weighing you down, or if you have a wish that you wish to come true or a dream that you want to go for, hand it over to God and the angels and leave it in their hands. And then, as I said before, pay attention to the guidance that you're getting. Okay, those words that you're hearing or feeling, or thoughts that you're feeling, or inspiration that you may be getting is all divine guidance. Okay, and it's very subtle, but it can be repetitive. So if if you're worried about the house, if you're worried about the when, if you're worried about will I make enough money, let go of all of that as well. Release it all into the hands of the God and the angels, and know that they are always paying attention and listening to all your wishes and desires and your dreams. But things are always going to work out in a way in which you never would have imagined. So don't worry about how you're going to get from A to B. Just set the intention and then leave the rest up to the angels. And then, as I said, pay attention to the guidance that you're getting. Okay. And finally, I love this card. It's the play card. The angels want you to know you've been working way too hard. It's time to take a break. And I think this card is for me too, because I think a lot of people, including myself, have been working overtime. And so, whether you're dealing with personal issues or work-related matters, it's time to take a break. You know, whether it's a couple of hours a day of vacation, a well-needed day at the spa, time at the lake, in nature, whatever brings you joy. It could be spending time with your kids. Maybe this is a good time to take a day off, a personal day from work, and have and declare a me day. And you know what? You are absolutely worth it, and you deserve it. This is Farhan Dhalla reminding you again that it is absolutely my pleasure to do these readings for you on a weekly basis. Please comment and let me know any feedback that you may have. And if you wish to have an individual reading with me, I do have a special going on right now. Check my Facebook wall for details. You can inbox me there or on my website at farhandalla.com. Till next time, I love you all. Angel blessings.